Hey guys, this is Hal Ruth with Equalizer9. I know we're all sitting at home right now during the COVID crisis and wondering, well, what to do, what next? And I've had a lot of my clients ask me, specifically as it relates to business development, what can we be doing now? Should we just wait? And the answer is absolutely no, we should not wait. And here is sort of an analogy I will use as it relates to the situation we're in right now. So I'm not a big auto racing fan. Some of you may be, but I understand this, is that when there's an accident on the track, they pull out the yellow caution flag. And when the yellow caution flag is out, people can't race fast. They have to slow down. Now, what do the smart drivers and race teams do at that time? They pull into the pits and they refuel. They refuel because they want to be ready when that caution flag lifts, that they can go fast and be ready to race the instant that caution flag lifts. And those who are not smart stay out on the track during the caution flag, and then what has to happen? Then they have to come in and refuel while everybody else is going fast. And that's how you get behind in the race. So it's the same situation right now. We are under a COVID-19 caution flag. So there are things that we can do to refuel so that we're ready when this caution flag lifts to race and race fast. Those who are just saying, I'll wait for everything, I'll just stay home and do nothing, man, they're going to get slaughtered when it's time to race fast. And I'm mixing my metaphors and analogies now, I know. So here are ways that we can prepare, we can refuel so that when things start going fast again, we're ready. And by the way, things will go fast again. I read a article this morning where an economist said that the last recession, 08-09, it was a U-shaped recession. In other words, it went down, it stayed at the bottom a long time, and then it finally started to recover. He said this recession, which he says we're already starting in, we're already in it, will be a V-shaped recession. It will go down, it will hit rock bottom at the end of third quarter, and then it's going to explode straight up starting in the fourth quarter of 2020. That's his prediction, a V-shaped. That means we got to be ready. When it hits bottom, we can't be starting right then. We have to be ready. We have to be refueling during the caution flag. So here's some things I think you do. Number one, call your past clients right now. Make a list of them. Call them. In other words, you need, even though you know that they're probably stopping their projects, stopping the things that they were doing, the tendency is, well, we don't need to call them now. They're just like us. They're on hold. That is the way vendors think. Don't think like a vendor. Think like a partner. Pick up the phone and call them as a friend and partner and say, hey, I know you guys are going through the same thing we're going through as it relates to this COVID-19 thing. I'm just simply calling to say, is there anything we can do to help you? That's it. Just be a friend. That's the first thing. The second thing is be active on social media. This is a great time to use this downtime to be active on social media. And what I would just simply do is every 2 weeks, do a case study. Here's a project that we did. Here were some of the challenges. Here was how we solved it. And here was the end result. Very simple. And show a lot of photos of it. And just do it every 2 weeks. That way you stay fresh in people's minds. And people have more time to look at social media right now because they're all sitting at home bored to tears. Okay? So do that. The next things are specific around refueling. Number one, catch up on your training. If your people need training in whatever, catch up on the training. And there's a lot of online opportunities for that. By the way, hey, if you want to do some BD training right now, give me a call. We'll set it up. Online business development training for your team. Great time to do it right now. The next thing is catch up on all your collateral materials. We've been so busy right now. I know that a lot of you have been so busy because the economy was robust that you said, you know, it'd be nice if we had a brochure on this, or it would be nice if we refreshed our website. Do all those things right now. Take care of it before the race begins, before the caution flag lifts. Get it done now. Okay. The next thing is refuel the pipeline. And you say, how can I do that? I can't see anybody face to face. You got a phone, don't you? So here's what you do. You make a list of people, and these are people you already know. You don't want to cold call really people you don't know, but people you already know who, for example, and you can look at one of my past videos, I call it the Bs. These are people who know about opportunities and projects early in your industry. So construction industry, architects, land planners, geotech firms, commercial brokers, commercial real estate bankers, commercial furniture vendors. Call all those people that you know in that world and just simply ask, what projects did you know about that were being planned before this COVID-19 thing happened? What were you hearing about? Because there's a lot of things you probably missed because you were so busy. Catch up and reload your pipeline by talking to these people. They're going to want to do the same thing. You tell them what the purpose of your call is, and then you share information. You'll come out of the COVID-19 crisis with a loaded top of your pipeline that you can work. Okay, so use it to do that. Another way to do that is form a leads club, a virtual leads club. In other words, whether it be WebEx or some other kind of video conferencing, or whether it just be a conference call setup, go find one architect, one geotech, one commercial banker, one commercial broker, one corporate furniture person, one land planner, and say, we want to form a leads club where we get on the phone for 45 minutes once a month, and we do the same thing I was telling you about earlier. We just say, what do we know about, what we were hearing about before this COVID-19, what projects will be sort of kind of pent-up demand that will come out fast when we are normalized again. And that way we're in the know on our market so that when things normalize, we're ready to go. We're ready to chase. We're ready to set up these meetings and go talk to these clients. So that's another thing. The last thing I'll tell you is, so April's probably going to be a wash as far as face-to-face meetings. So here's a way that you can meet new people, new clients that you don't have a relationship with. Don't call them and do the big sell on the phone when you don't even know them yet. Just simply call them and say, or email them and say, hey, I don't know you, you don't know me, I think we could help each other, I think we need to know each other. And so how about a cup of coffee, a lunch, or breakfast in May or June? April's going to be a wash. No one has a full calendar in May or June right now, okay? So call them and set a date. And by the way, don't give them the opportunity to say, well, yeah, call me back in May and we'll do that. No. Give them 2 or 3 options. Hey, how about we meet on May for a cup of coffee, May 15th, 18th, or the 21st? You know, and give them choices. And if those dates don't work, offer me some options and pin it now and load your calendar for May and June. So those are just some things that we can be doing right now so that when the caution flag is lifted, we are ready to start racing fast. Don't waste this time. Please use it. So anyway, that's my tips on how to operate under this COVID-19 caution flag. So give me a call if you want to talk through those things, and go look at my website, Equalizer9.com. You can also find me on YouTube. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.